This is Shaquille O'Neal. He made $10 million from his first NBA game. That's a lot of money. That's B.R. Shetty. He made billions of dollars. But at some point in time, they actually lost everything and went completely broke. The problem here is this. We may learn how to earn money from our salaries, but we don't know how to keep it and grow it. Taking money and knowing how to grow it is a skill that we should have been taught in school. And plus, these guys didn't see this video. So we thought in this video, we'll tell you a step-by-step guide on how you can get to 10 crore rupees in your retirement. If you're 25, 30, 35, 40, whatever, follow this and you'll actually get there. And we'll do it in our true style, where we'll tell you the risks, what can go wrong, what can go right, and what you should expect. But before that, don't forget to like and subscribe. You're learning all this for free, dude. Hit that subscribe button. Anyway, first step. So the problem is this. You are earning a salary right now, and at some point you will peak. This is the reality. Look at sports people. They peak in their 30s, actually early 30s. Businessmen can peak at any time, and you could have already peaked or might peak in the next few years. The mistake we make is salary goes up. We assume it will keep going up at some point. It may not happen. And तुम्हारा खर्चा भी उस हिसाब से बढ़ता है. You buy that car, those nice Air Jordans. I know they're sexy, but dude, you need money, right? So to solve this, you cannot assume that your salary will keep going up in the future and that your savings will be enough. You need to have a nest egg that is not connected to your employer. It's you. The word invest comes from not invest in markets, but invest in yourself. If you don't have a good salary, become good at skilling over the weekend. Stop partying. Earn a good salary and then invest all of it so that when you're in your 40s, you can actually enjoy it. But let's talk about how to get to 10 crores. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pick 3 different age groups. You are likely less than this age group, but it's all right. So for the first age, let's begin with age 30. Then we'll do 35. And then we'll do 40. Now, if you're younger than this, that means you have a little bit of more time, but we'll assume 30 because it's just a nice round number. And since you'll retire at 60, it's going to be 30 years to invest. So make a line here. This is your current age. This is years to retirement. Over here is going to be 25 years to retirement. Over here is going to be just 20 years to retirement. And I'm also going to create 3 different kinds of risk profiles. A risk profile, I will not define. You will look at this and exactly know what I'm talking about. So I want you to pause the video once I show you this and decide what kind of investor are you. The good thing is we have a crew right now sitting behind the cameras and they are also doing this because some of them don't have financial planning. Correct, guys? So you guys do it perfect. So you guys do it with me and you can also ask any question you have. The first kind of investor is going to be conservative. The second is going to be balanced, and the last is going to be aggressive. Now, why these 3, right? The conservative guy will expect 8% a year and will invest only in bonds. So if you don't want to take a lot of risk and you know, bhai, 8% to aayega, then bonds is the way and we'll expect 8% every year for the next 30 years, 25 years, 20 years. Some of you guys are younger, so maybe 25 years. Balanced mein, we will expect a mid of this and aggressive. So let me tell you what aggressive is. Aggressive is full equity. And we all know कि पैसे 21 days में double होते हैं. पैसा ही पैसा होगा. Actually, नहीं होते. Equity में, you look at Nifty and Sensex returns for the last 20 years, you will find it is 12%. So we will assume that we will continue to make 12%. This is a good assumption for a long period of time. Some people will tell you, but last year market gave 30%, no? Well, yes, but there are also years where the market gave you negative returns. If you balance all that out, you get a CAGR, an average, and that average is 12%. Balanced is where you put bonds and equity together in a balance. So 8 plus 12 divided by 2 is 10%. Now here comes the shocker. The problem with the internet is that it's either search-driven, like YouTube, or algorithm-driven, like the Facebook feed or the Instagram feed. Now this means the Instagram and Facebook feed are trying to find a pattern. Greedy people will see scammy shit. Conservative people will see conservative stuff. People who support a particular music band will see that music band. So everyone is lost in this bubble and it makes sense for those companies because they're trying to give you what you want. Now, for investors, this is a problem because people who are looking to double their money will find scams trying to double their money. So, in this video, we're actually not going to do any of this. We are just going to tell you how much money you actually need to invest as any of these three types of investors to make 10 crores in so many years. Don't be shocked. As a conservative investor, you'll invest about 69,000 per month. As a balanced investor, you'll invest 47,000. And as an aggressive investor, you'll invest 31,000 rupees per month. Now, notice you'll actually have to invest this amount every single month as a conservative, balanced or aggressive investor to get to 10 crores on your retirement. Now, notice just if you started 5 years late from 30 to 35, your amount has gone from 69,000 to 1.1 lakh rupees. And that's a huge difference of what? 40,000 rupees per month. So if you think you are going to start sometime in the future, you will pay the price. The best time to actually start investing was yesterday. And it doesn't matter where the market is. If the market is really high over the next 30 years, it won't matter. So I hope you start. And I'm not just saying equity. Even if it's bonds, the best time to start really was yesterday. But look at this difference. This is what compounding means. 30 and 35 ke beech mein, now you have to pay 40,000 more every single month just to make up. The real problem here is time, not just money. The problem isn't the markets. It's you. You are procrastinating that you don't want to start. I'm not even saying buy stocks. Just buy something. Something safe, something that you believe in, and something you can do over the next 30 years. When you're 60, you will thank your old self for starting sometime because life will just pass you by. At 40, your SIPs look like this. Now notice again, the person who's starting at 40 versus the person who's starting at 30. A 10-year difference. Let's just look at the aggressive equity side. It's 31,000 per month in investment versus 1.1 lakh. I want you to think about this. This is the cost of time. You're probably thinking two things now. One, I should start immediately because I can start doing this. Two, मेरे पास इतने पैसे ही नहीं है. How do I start? So Vasant actually told me this and I truly believe it. He said, the word investing doesn't mean invest in the markets. It actually comes from the word investing in yourself. So if you think you cannot afford a 50K or 30K investment and you're 30 every single month, then you need to make sure that you're obsessing over your skill. There are probably thousands and thousands of people who can do exactly what you can do. Invest in upskilling. Push yourself. The system is designed to not push you, The system is designed to get you through your days. You are responsible for your own success. If you can do a really good job every weekend and obsess over your job and do good work, eventually you will be able to afford this and you will deserve that growth. So if you think that you can't afford this SIP, work on your skill. That is something that will compound more than money. And if you're not sure how you can actually create a portfolio and actually do this, subscribe to this channel. Go through all the videos we have and you will be able to figure it out. We've put out so much information out there and been really truthful about the risks and the rewards and your expectations so you don't get disappointed. Spend some time here. I promise it's going to be worth it. And say something nice in the comments. There's an entire crew here. We obsess over making this channel good. So say something nice in the comments. It will really, really encourage us. Tell me in the comments if you're a conservative, balanced or aggressive investor. And if you're under 30, give me a thumbs up and say, I'm still young. I'll figure shit out. See you in the comments and see you in the next video.
How to make 10 crores? Never. Kabhi nahi. People have been telling me in comments कि whenever you start a sentence in the office, do you clap your hands? I want to tell you. So smooth.